Okay, today I'm going to go through the holistic view of the Manychat process and also the granular pieces as well, an intro of like what Manychat is and what the purpose is, and kind of go from there. So basically, what Manychat is basically we are bringing customers through Facebook ads, and once they click on that Facebook ad, we guide them through a messenger sequence that basically says, "Hey, great, go to Amazon, use this search term, and buy the product, and in return, we'll give you a gift card." And what that does is it basically tricks the Amazon algorithm to rank certain products higher for that particular keyword. So we're bringing people in through Facebook ads, sending them to Amazon over a certain keyword and giving them a refund. And that's what we're building today for these particular clients. And this is what's going on. So basically, it starts out with a ranking calculator. That's what this column is. We send the client a ranking calculator of saying how many products we have to give away and what their expected revenue increases for ranking number one for that particular product. Basically, the way to analyze this is the keywords we're going to be targeting on Amazon. This is our rank, though what we're actually ranked. This is like page one. This is like page two. This is like page four-ish, and that's kind of how it works. And then this is the amount of units they will have to give away. This is the search volume per month. What's going on there, and that's just how many giveaway units per day we have to give away. This is the competitors amount. This is the expected increase, and everything else you probably won't deal with. But those are the probably main things you're going to be dealing with when it comes to looking at these ranking calculators. So, basically, the next thing we're going to do is you'll see that there's roles. Each person has their own designated role when it comes to the Manychat process, and that's what you'll look here. And so basically what we're going to do is you see what says duplicate this flow. Let me go through. So basically once the ranking calculator gets created, it'll say need approval. Once the client gives us approval, we set it up. So we actually set up this process. So now that we're in the setup stage, we're going to go to the checklist. So ranking calculator has been done. Client has given access. And the next stage is for the admin. So if you are an admin role, this is what you do next. So first thing you got to do is you're going to go to Seller Tools. And it's just seller.tools. It's the website. You're going to sign in. And then you're going to go to API. You will have to make sure you're logged into the right account. You'll use LastPass here. So you'll just click Guardian Baseball. And you just know that by the client name right here. So I'm going to log in here. Okay, perfect. You're going to have to click API. And sometimes the API won't go through. You won't be able to click the API. So you have to click this, go to billing, and you might have to upgrade this to starter to use the API. Upgrade. And then it'll switch it to the starter plan. I don't know what's going on. There we go. Perfect. Now API keys. Okay, and now we're on this page. So this is exactly where we want to be. Cancel these out. And now you see on this screen right here. So you see where it says duplicate this flow to this page. You see that? So we're going to click on this main page. So it literally said duplicate this flow to this page or duplicate to the same page. And you'll click on one of these links, whatever the final URL is going to be. So you see how it says Amazon deals for Amazon? This is the page we're going to be pasting it to. So as an admin, you're going to come in here. You're going to go to settings. You're going to go to apps, seller tools. You're going to go down, add another group. We're going to call this Guardian Baseball. And then I'm going to grab this test API key. And only the admin's going to be able to do this. If you're not an admin, you will not be able to do this. Live API key. Done. And please make sure you're pasting it in the right client name and everything else. Make sure you're logged into the right account. Make sure everything looks good. Press save. Okay, now that is saved. So now you're going to go down to this checklist. and you're going to say seller tools is linked to Manychat. Check. Done. And now the next part is Facebook and Manychat access and everything else. So basically, the way you give access to new people, if this is like a new flow, you just go to settings, team, and then invite a new member. And then you invite them to whatever they need. So it'd be view access for account managers, and then um, edit access for flow builders. And you just give them accordingly. You get editor access for flow builders, live chat agent, and everything else like that. That's how you grant that access. And then there's access on the actual Facebook ads. So basically, the way you're going to go to Facebook ads, you're basically going to, as an admin, you're going to go to business.facebook. You're going to click this. And you're going to type it in. You're going to have like all these other ad accounts pop up. And I'm just going to click on, you click on the client one. So, or you click on mine, this one. It's going to be Victor Dwyer. You're going to go to business settings. It's going to ask for an authentication code. Eight, 6, 5, 0, 4, 4. Don't hack me, guys. Please don't hack me. Okay. And then basically what you're going to do is you're going to come here and you're going to add people to whatever the account is. So what the client will eventually give access to us as a partner, and whoever the bot builder is. So you see these roles, you're going to assign whatever roles they are. So let's say, in this example, let's say Anna is doing the Guardian baseball. Okay. And I'm going to give her access. So I'm going to press add assets, add accounts, and I'm going to do Guardian baseball, manage campaigns. And then I'm also going to click pages and whatever page it's on. The way you know what page it's on is going to be through this. So you see all this is custom deals for Amazon. You would add them to this page right here. And this is actually custom deals for Amazon page. So this is actually incorrect, which I will fix. Perfect. And you just add this as an asset. And then you would just add them as to custom deals for Amazon. And then you would just say create ads, then save changes. And that's how I'd give her access to that. And you would do that all across the board. When you just do that for whatever the daily checker needs view access and everything else. And you just give that access based off the Facebook settings here. And then you also have to share you see us as share lookalike audiences. So you have to do that to the account as well. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to add accounts. This only admins can do this. This is still only an admin only section. You see it where it says Guardian Baseball? Copy this order ID, this ID right here. Okay. So I went to add accounts and I clicked on the Guardian Baseball, copy that. And now I'm going to go to audiences, click that little hamburger, audiences. And now from here, I'm going to go to share. I'm going to select these lookalike audiences, Facebook page messengers, master clicker rebaters, and master. These are the people we're pulling into an audience, and we're sharing it with that ad account. So I'm going to press share. I'm going to select that new ad account. I'm going to press targeting only. I'll do targeting insights. It doesn't matter. And then I'm going to press share. Perfect. And now as an admin, you did your job. So you gave everyone access. You shared all the access to everyone. Then you did your job. Okay. So next stage, basically from here is now we give it to the content writer to create the headers and titles. And this could be the same person or different, whatever it may be. But these people are basically going to have this copy in here. and it's just going to be in here, and where they're going to have all this copy, they're going to write down all this copy for the ads and for the ad graphics to be created. So this copy must be created first, and then this is the actual text that they wrote. This is the characters. We're not supposed to go above 110. The notes of what to do on each one, and things like that. And so these are the things that we need to follow. And it's by product. So this is product 1. And you see how it says ranking calculator 1, ranking calculator 2? So product 1 is ranking calculator 1. Okay? And then product 2 is ranking calculator 2. This one. So that's the difference. And this will be really useful for the next stage when we start creating the ads. So in this case, the writer has already created the copy for us. So we're going to press check mark. They did their job. Next we send this to the graphic designer. So we're going to send this copy over. We're going to send the sheet link, and with the new headline saying, hey, here's some copy that you can use for the new ads. You can feel free to use it. You don't have to, but let's make some new ads and go from there. And so we're going to basically send them the graphic designer is going to basically select the ASIN, go to Amazon. So this is the graphic design portion. And what they're going to do is they're going to grab all the images here, whatever image is the best images. So I might grab this one, and maybe this one. I'd grab like any image that is good, basically, is the ones I would grab. And I would grab all 3 of these images. And basically, I would click on them. Heck. That's weird. I've never been able not to click on it before. Okay, basically, yeah, you see where it says save as? So you normally click on it, press save as, and usually it lets me. That is so odd. It's not letting me click on it. Save as. There we go. Okay, that one worked. Okay. And that's how I would do it. So, and then I would save these images. And then I'm going to put it in a folder. I'm going to just call it Guardian Baseball. Sorry, I'm finding it. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then I would just, you can either copy or whatever you want to do here. And the graphic designer is going to basically take these images that they give us and then put the copy over it, and just create the ad graphics for the product. And they're going to use this copy here. So they're going to say, hey, get this product for free, and everything else to create the ads. And they can use this if they want. But that basically they get the images from the Amazon listing itself, and then they use the copy accordingly to paste on top of that, to make everything look good. And that's basically it when it comes to the ad graphic design. And we should have about like 5 per product. So once the graphic design is done and being created, next is the flow builder. So the flow builder, this is your section right here. Whew, okay, then this is going to be a long one. So this is a big step. So this is the actual flow creation process. So first thing you look at as a flow builder, you're going to look seller central or vendor central. If it says seller, then what you're going to do is you're going to log in. So you see how it says duplicate this flow to this page. So the flow builder is going to click on this page. So you're going to be copying this flow to the other page. And so this is the template flow. This is what the thing we always use as a template. And so basically what you're going to do is you see how it says seller central template. You're just going to click one back where it says flows. And you're just going to see where it says seller central template. So remember, this is the vendor central. This is seller central. So in this case, this is seller. This is the seller. So this is what we're going to use this flow instead. So we're going to press duplicate, or we're going to press copy to another page. And the way we know what page we're sending it to, you see how it says to this page? Click on it. And you see how it's custom deals for Amazon? And you see how this one says custom deals to Amazon page? So they're really similar names, so be careful. but this one says custom deals to Amazon page, and this one says custom deals for Amazon. So we're going to be pasting this flow to the other page. Just remember that name, custom deals for Amazon. So custom deals for Amazon. And you see how some of these are blank? You see how some of these are blank? So what we're going to do is we're going to press copy now. And we're going to copy the flow over. And those tags that you saw that were blank are not going to fill. So it's going to be like glitch the flow essentially. So what you have to do is you just go in, delete it. So I'm going to delete this whole folder. There we go. So I'm just deleting it entirely. And now you have to refresh the page. Okay, now that it's refreshed. Now I'm going to refresh this page. And I'm going to send it over again. I'm going to do it's the same exact thing I just did. But look what happens this time. All the tags are there. Boom. Just saved you hours of work. And if it says duplicate to the same page, then you don't have to do this. So if you were to duplicate to the same page, all you would have to press 2 is duplicate, and then you would just change the name. That's literally all you would do. So that's the difference. It's a lot easier. But in this case, we're going to be duplicating to another page. And so he says imported for custom deals. And what we're going to do from here is we're going to click the Seller Central template flow. And then we're going to rename it to whatever the first product is. So, we did that part. And so basically, yeah, we're going to do whatever the first product is. So you see in this sheet right here, this is our master sheet that we use. So we're going to reference this practically for everything. So you see how it says, what is the product? It's a lightweight adult sports adult. So let's see what the difference between the second product is. So this is a used sports sunglass, and then this is a lightweight adult baseball sunglasses. So let's call this one lightweight adult sports sunglasses, or let's call this lightweight adult sunglasses. Let's do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up here, rename it lightweight adult baseball sunglasses. Okay. Perfect. And now we're going to name it that. Okay. And now we're going to go into the flow itself. So this is like the messenger funnel process and how everything goes. It looks complicated, but it's really not once we get through this. So first thing, the product name. So it's going to be the same process. So we're going to look at the product name, Rawlings Lightweight. We'll call it, just use the short version. So I'm going to call it Rawlings Lightweight Adult Baseball Sunglasses. Rawlings Lightweight Adult Baseball Sunglasses. Okay. I don't know how to spell. Okay, perfect. And then what you're going to do is look at next. And so next phase is that we're going to go down and the max giveaways. So the daily max giveaway is basically, you see where it says units per day? It depends on what keyword we're going after, but it's usually safe to say just do whatever the highest number is here. So if this says 50, go ahead and set this to 50. Just to be safe. So that's the daily max giveaway. That's how many we're giving away per day. Okay. And then this is the amount we're giving away total. So you see where it says unit giveaway? You can either look down here. So you see the number of giveaway, almost 1,000 units, 993. So we're going to actually go in here and put the max giveaway equal to 1,000. Okay. And now what we're going to do is we're going to get the item retail price next. And so I wouldn't look here because this price might change and that might be dangerous. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the ASIN. That's the identifier for Amazon. I'm going to go to Amazon.com, paste the ASIN, click on it, make sure I'm looking at the right products. So it says $32.99. That's what we're going to change the price to. $32.99. Okay, so this is, I'm going to start with the image notes just to make things easier. So the image notes are important. So if there are multiple image notes are important for specific, like if they all the images in the search results look the same, like for example, this is what the image results are for, or the image notes are for. So if people are typing in baseball sunglasses, I'm going to go to Amazon. I do a fancy thing. So I did baseball sunglasses, and you see how all these kind of like look the same. You're basically creating like a unique identifier to make sure like the person sees your sunglass rather than everyone else's. So you may say like, I don't know, you may say like, please look for this specific, please look for the, I don't know, like, please look for the R on the sunglasses to identify just any characteristic that looks different from everyone else's. So a lot of these are colored. Say like maybe please look for the clear lenses that are more clear looking, and look for the R as well. And so that's probably what I'm going to say. So I'm going to go to the image notes here. And maybe you can do it by price too sometimes. The price may change, so I don't do that always. So I would say, please look for the product with clear, or I would say clearer lenses, and with the R on the side. And then I mentioned sponsored, sponsored. Like do not click on a listing. Click on a listing that says sponsored. Okay, and and basically that just means to not click on an ad. So you see how there's ads right here that says sponsored. We don't want them clicking on our ads. So that's why we mentioned that. We don't want to pay for it. So that's the image notes. That looks good. Additional notes is like for, you see how there's multiple variations. There's 1, 2, 3. See how there's multiple? So here I would say if there's only one product here, then you don't have to worry about this part. But for here, you can in the additional notes, you can say feel free to pick any variation or color that you may like. Okay. And then you would just do it based off of that. And then down here, you see where it says ASIN. Grab it from here, what the ASIN is. It's very important to add the tag client. So you see how it says client. So this is Guardian Baseball. And you can look here too, Guardian Baseball. So what you're going to do is you're going to go back here, client, Guardian Baseball. Add tag. Okay. And then that's how you do the first part, the very first section. And here, right, you say, are you interested in adult baseball sunglasses? And receiving are you interested in receiving an adult Receiving adult baseball sunglasses. Okay, now we'll just do that. That's good. Okay, looks like we're not there yet. Okay, and I'm gonna press change keyword, and you don't have to save it. It saves automatically, by the way. The next stage is the keywords. So we're gonna target. Usually I do it by whatever has the most search volume. So in this case, this one's the middle. But usually they will be chronological. So we're gonna change out the keywords, and you can follow. It says exactly what to do up here. So we're gonna change out the keywords. Paste that in there. Copy this keyword. Paste that in the next one. Okay, and I'm just going to delete this one. And I'm going to delete it here. And I always start, just go ahead and put 100% right here. You see this slider for 100%? Put it on whatever the most search volume is. So in this case, baseball sunglasses has the most search volume. So you see how this is baseball sunglasses here? We're going to switch this one to 100. Put that throttle there. Perfect. Okay. And the next stage is the counters. So basically what you have to do, in order to create this field, what these do, what all these counters do is they limit the amount of people that come in the bot. So if 100 people come in, and it limits the amount of people to make sure 100 people can't get a free product. Only 10 people can. Or in this case, you see how the max giveaway is 50. So that way we limit that only 50 people per day can come in this flow and not get like a ton of products for free. So that's what we're limiting right here with these counters. So first thing, we have to create the field. So first we're going to copy this ASIN that we got. We're going to press set custom field. Where's set custom field? Here it is. Okay. And now I'm going to put in exactly what it says. So you see it says counter ASIN. So what I'm going to literally do is I'm going to type in counter and I'm going to paste the ASIN. And you see how it says create a new field? In this case, it must be, I don't remember. Is it a bot field? It has to be. Yeah, it would have to be a bot field. So you see how there's a difference between a user field and a bot field? Basically, the difference is in a user field, that's only that's what all these things are going to be assigned to that user. But in the custom bot field, it's going to be through the entire page. So basically, it'll increase. So just select bot field here. Oh, it says right here, change to bot field. Okay, yeah, obviously do what it says. So and then click bot field. And then here, select number. It's really important that you select number here. And then don't worry about entering a value. Press create. And then from here, I'm going to click in. And you remember when we said counter? And then this, select this one. Sorry about that. And then less than. And you see where it says, you click this parenthesis, you press counter, that. And you should do exactly what it says. So it should match exactly. Oh, ooh, whoa. Don't do what I just did. You do max giveaways. And this is actually a custom user field. So the max giveaways would be a user field. Okay, so after doing it, it should read exactly as it says. Change to bot field, counter ASIN. So it is counter in that exact ASIN. So you see this ASIN, 82L, less than max giveaways. It's exactly what it says. And you just do that throughout the entire process. So template actually won't have the finished one, but basically the next stage is that we're going to go through here and just do exactly as it says. So tag is, you might have to create the, you can't create it. You have to create it in an action field. So I'm going to add tag, finished. I need to create it and paste that ASIN. You're just doing exactly as the comments say. So I created it. I'm going to delete it because I don't want to put it there. Make sure you delete it. Please delete it or it's going to cause a million issues. So tag is finished. Paste that ASIN. There. You see how it says exactly that? Finished ASIN. Tag is finished ASIN. You're just going to do every single time it says. And then the next one, we need to create a bot field, change field to bot field, total rebate ASIN. So that's different. This one's counter ASIN. This one's total rebate ASIN. So I'm going to go back to this field right here and create it. So we're going to type in total rebate ASIN. And we're going to make it a bot field. And it must be a bot field. Remember that. Number, and it has to be a number. Create. There we go. Okay, and now we're going to click on this. And then we're going to type in total rebate. That one is less than total. Oops. Click here. Total max giveaways. Okay, so just read it out. So bot field total rebate ASIN. Yep, total rebate ASIN. Less than total max giveaways. That's exactly as it says. And you just do that across every single comment it says. So we just did this one. Don't worry about the alerts. That's for customer support. And next, we're going to change out this product image. So this one depends on what rank they are. If they are a high rank, we'll do this one first. So here, basically what you're going to do is you're going to put the image in here. So remember, this is the Amazon listing that we clicked in. You're going to press save image, save as. We're going to copy it. We're going to save it. And then we're going to press X. I'm going to drag it in. You can do this from your file explorer. You can actually paste it in, whatever you want. And then it's going to look like that. So an important note on this. So if the image has the logo big, then it must be covered up. Okay. So, and what I mean by that is, when you paste in the image, Genex is a good example of this. So you see how their logo is covered up? There's a logo here. It says big letters Genexa. Okay, but we covered it up using Photoshop and just put a square above it, a rectangle. You can use Canva or whatever. Just put a big square. Try to match it if you can. If you can't, don't worry about it. But we're gonna put a big rectangle over the brand name. That's really, really important, because what people do, instead of typing the search term that we want, they might type in the brand name. So they might actually put Guardian Baseball sunglasses, Guardian Baseball sunglasses instead, to make it where they find their product faster. So it's really important that we cover up the brand logo here. And then once we do that, that looks good. And we also do a super URL. So also just paste the image in here just to make things easy. So I'm going to delete that one, paste that in. And it depends. Yeah, just go ahead and paste in this. I'll show you how to do it. This is how you do the super URLs. So you see how this says baseball sunglasses? I'm going to copy this. Okay, so now we're going to go here. And you see how it says instant coffee right here, instant plus coffee? I'm going to take this word out. And I'm going to delete that space. I'm going to put a plus. And then I'm going to grab the ASIN right here. Sorry, it's really slow. Okay, click it again. You see where it says like that this B08 number, B08WR6? I'm just gonna press paste. I'm gonna paste this in to replace this ASIN. And it's gonna be like that. So when what you can do is you can copy it. I'm just like highlighting it all, looking at it. And you see how it pastes right here? And you can see the product? That means you did it right. So that looks good. Okay. And then once you do that, we're gonna scroll down to the bottom. Oh my gosh, this is slow. Refresh. You can refresh as many times as you want. It'll save, no problem. And then you see where it says increase counter ASIN by 1, out of stock counter ASIN by 1. So basically what we're going to do is instead of having this one in, I'm going to put in the ASIN that we have. Oh God, just did we do that? I'm going to grab that ASIN that we had. Okay, that's the ASIN. And this must be a bot field. So make this a bot field number. All counters basically have to be bot fields, now that I think about it. And then we're going to do the same thing. Increase counter. Counter. Or I'm just going to do OOO. Counter that is exactly 1. You see how it says that is exactly 1? And then here, we're going to just paste that in, or put that one in. This one right here. Remember, it's a bot field. And then we're going to do set to 0. And I actually need to put a thing here. So make sure you set this to 0. I don't have a comment right there right now. Okay. And then they go through that. And like also just make sure that if any of these are rank above 150, all you have to do is switch them to the super URL flow. But you see how they're all under 150? Then we use the auto SFB method. So all these are under 150, so you can go ahead and use the auto SFB method. But if they were above 150, then you would use super URL. It just makes that where it's easier to find the customer. That's all. I did this. Okay. And oh yes, make sure you change this also. Total rebates. And I'm looking for the 82L1. Cool. Okay. Going to the next stage. Nothing to do here. Here. Do the same process. We've already done this. We already created it. Total rebate is less than total max giveaways. Perfect. And we did that one. Perfect. And then we changed out the product image. So this is if people can't find the right image or another variation pops up. So what Amazon actually does, you see how there's like all these types of variations, like there's 6 colors and patterns. Amazon chooses these randomly. So you see how this one's blue, okay? So any of these could have shown up. It could have been green. It could have been like yellow. Any of these could have not been found. So this makes it hard to find if the product is, if we're telling them to look for a certain image and another color pops up. So we have to show all the variations of what the color can be within here. So you see how this case, it's going to be a darker version and then this version. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy this, save as. Oh, I don't know why this does this. I have to use this download high res thing. This extension, use this. It's like called t-shirt. What is this thing called? I don't know. It's like called high res t-shirt or something like that. But I'll share the link with you, how to download it. Usually it doesn't do that though. Okay, so now what we're going to do in here is we're going to click off these images And I'm actually going to change this. I'm going to change this to a carousel. So I'm going to press card. Actually, can I just do gallery? Try gallery. I don't know the difference, actually. They look exactly the same to me. Okay, I'm going to click the big version. Paste this in here. It's not showing the full image. Dang it. Usually I would use this and put all three in there. But in this case, I think I'd have to use image because it just the formatting. Yeah, I have to use the image. Okay, that's fine. And so I'm going to get all variations of what it could be. So in this case, it could be this one as well. Paste that in. Perfect. So those are the two variations of what it could be. And then, yeah, paste it like that. And then they'll go through, they'll find it, look, and they'll say it looks good. And they'll be able to find it just fine. Okay. Now from there, we already changed this one out. And now we have to change out all the API fields. And basically what this is doing, it's communicating to Amazon and saying, hey, they're going to submit their order ID from Amazon. It's going to communicate to Amazon, have they submitted their order ID? So what you're going to do is, you see how this one says seller.tools in the order verification in the action. So basically this one says add tag. So this one's different. All these seller.tools actions you see here are going to need to be changed on this step. Okay. So you're going to click in and you see where it says Guardian Baseball. You're going to click on it. No way. Do I have to press live API key every time? I think I do. That sucks. I don't think you'll need to do this, but in this case I do. Basically, you're going to go through each one of these fields that say seller.tools, and you're going to click live API key each time. And it's really important that we get this right or the flow will not work. It will definitely not work. It's going to be for these actions right here. Okay. And now we're going to scroll down here. Don't forget about these. These need to be changed as well. So you see that it says seller.tools. You change these. And make sure you select the right client. It must be the whatever client it says. And this is another seller.tools action. So make sure you select this one as well. Okay. So I already did these. And then it's the same process. We're going to go through total. We're going to type in total, rebate, ASIN. We're looking for the 82L one, less than total rebates. Or total max giveaways. As long as it matches, should look good, which it does. Okay, this is thank you. We verified your order ID. Everything looks good. And then my Manychat froze. This is probably going to happen a lot with us because this flow is only going to get bigger and bigger. It already probably looks different because I change this flow every 2 days. Next stage. Now we're going to connect Google Sheets. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to select this sheet. Sorry, the voice crack. Oh my goodness. Guardian Baseball Amazon Boost sheet. That's what we're looking for. And if you are an important note on this. So I'm going to click on settings. So if you go to settings and then you go to integrations, you see how this is Victor Dwyer V. So if it's not showing up with that sheet name and like it's not showing up, what you can do is you can copy whatever sheet URL in this or integrate it with yours or whatever, but do not disconnect it under any circumstance. Do not disconnect it. But what you can do is you can highlight this, my email, press share, and share it with me, and press send, and make sure I'm an editor. I can share. I didn't do it because I already have access. But then once you share it, refresh your page, and then it will pop up if you share it with that email. So then you'll be able to select it from here. So I'm going to press Guardian Baseball, Amazon Boo Sheet, the worksheet. I'm going to select rebates. User ID is going to be called user ID. Name is going to be full name. Email is going to be ST email, or it's not going to be email. So don't get this wrong, please. It's going to be ST customer rebate email. ASIN is ASIN. Do not click the bot field. Bot field is not right. It's a user field. I believe all these are user fields actually. And then this is going to be order ST rebate order ID. Product is going to be product name. Rebate amount is going to be price, item retail price. Date purchased is going to be date. A rebate date is going to be called rebate date. SFB keyword is going to be SFB keyword. Daily max giveaway is going to be max giveaway. And then total giveaway is going to be called total giveaway, total max giveaway. You're going to press save. And then you're going to change out to the tag is finished ASIN. So you see how this ASIN's not R82L ASIN. And I use this, by the way. It's like a lifesaver. It's like a copy. It's like Clipboard Pro or something. I can just copy my recent save things. It's like literally a lifesaver. Okay. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this finish tag. I'm going to put my new ASIN and then put that in there. So now it's finished. And add tag is already finished. Perfect. I added the Google Sheet integration. That looks good. Next stage is we're going to press change bot to increase counter by 1. So increase, and I'll literally just change this part, counter, and then we're going to press increase by 1. You see how it matches exactly? Counter, ASIN increase by 1. And then it says total rebate. And then increase by 1. Perfect. And then set counter to 0. Perfect. Set counter to 0. That's exactly what we want. And the next part, you see how this is a seller tools action? We must do all seller tools actions. So go here, Guardian Baseball, live API key. Seller tools action, Guardian Baseball, live API key. Rebate is received. I have to actually create this. So you know how this hasn't been created? You have to go inside of an action to create this. So I'm going to go to the very end. You see where it says rebate received. I'm going to paste in my new ASIN. You see how I have to create a new tag here? You see how it says tag has been created? You can't create a tag inside a condition. It's not going to let you. But now that I just created it, now it's going to let me. So I'm going to do, oh, it's right here. See rebate received. Perfect. That's exactly right. And you see how this is another seller tools action? Guardian Baseball. Okay. And then this is the most important part. This is the most important one. Like you can literally get every single other step right, but if you screw up this is like a really big deal. So please just change this one to the right name, and just put Visa gift card from USA. That's literally it. What are you wanting me? False. I put this one as false. That's literally it. Just change this particular one. You can literally get everything else wrong, but that one right. That's all you have to do. So please, 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 just get this particular one. This one is actually going to be the most critical part. So after that, we already changed the rebate receive tag. We did that. Don't worry about to the add to Google Sheet field. We're not doing that anymore. And that is it. So you can press publish. What do you need? Oh, that other one that we deleted. Confirm. I'm gonna press publish. Boom. We actually finished it. So that's how you create this entire flow. And just make sure, I want you to double check that all these are all the 82L ASINs, and to make sure that looks good. So once you have your flow finished and everything else, what you're going to do is you're going to send it to the Facebook ads after this. So let me make sure I covered everything real fast. Also, while you have it up, also add it to the I'll go through that after. I'll go through that after. Yeah. So next stage is that now we're going to bring this into the Facebook ads. So we're going to actually press add trigger. Oh, I actually missed this. So I'm going to put in keywords. And then if the message is adult sunglasses, and just like other variations. Glasses. Like an analogy like sunglasses. And just any variation of that message. Sunglasses, adult sunglasses. I'll just do that. Okay. Now I'm going to add another trigger. And I'm going to do JSON. Okay, perfect. Now you have the JSON. Okay, now we are ready to bring it into the Facebook ads. So what you're going to do is the admin should have pasted the link of what the ad account is right here. So it's their job to put the Facebook ad link here. So what you're going to do is either that, you can go to business.facebook.com, go to ads manager, and literally just in this bar up here, put in Guardian Baseball. It'll pop up. You can just type it up. But it is their job to put this link in here. So it'll look like that. Okay. And basically, you'll click on that link. You'll come in here. And what you're going to do is you're going to press create. And after that, you're going to do messages. You're going to name the campaign the same thing you named the flow. Lightweight, what do we name this? Lightweight adult sunglasses. And then we're going to do like rebate at the very end. So I'm going to copy this. And then I'm going to put rebate at the end of that. I'm going to name it like that convention. Okay. And then I'm going to turn on campaign budget optimization. I'm going to set the daily budget starting out. So it depends how many we're giving away a day. So you see how it says we're giving away about 50 a day. So that means I would set the budget to starting out to about like 25. just at the very beginning. Normally I make it $1 per whatever that number is, so it should be 50. But for now, like at the starting out, let's just do 25. And now, so the way Facebook ads work is that there's the campaign level, the audience level, they're also called ad sets, and then the ad level. So basically, these are the audiences you're targeting, and then these are the ads you're sending to that audience. Is essentially the way what's going on right now. So now that we're on the audience level, we're going to select the right Facebook page. So remember, we are setting this under custom deals for Amazon, not the page one, custom deals for Amazon. This one. So we set it up under that page. I type, click the message. Yep. United States and ad type delivery, conversations. That's what we want. And it's really important to do the ads first, so that way it requires less work for you. So first thing, we're going to call this ad 1. And normally the ad graphic people would have already created things for you. Though there will be like a Google Drive link of all the the ad graphic assets you need. It's either going to be there or it's going to be somewhere of all the ad graphics, and you're going to download them and basically put them in here. In this case, I'm going to be using another client's ads that we used just for this example. So I'm just going to use this one. So I'm going to press add image. And I'm just going to use this one for example. This is like not the right product. Like this is so wrong on every level, but normally this would match. Pretend that's the right ad graphic. And the next thing is that we're going to get the text. So we're going to grab this text right here. You see, or I'm in the headline sheet right now. And you're going to copy, you see primary text 1, primary text 2, and everything else. So you're going to go here. And he says primary text, you paste this in. I wouldn't have these on. And then you're going to press add option. So this is going to be primary text 2. And another way to do this, you can select, like click in it, press Control A, Control C, and copy it if you want to. So that way you don't get the quotes. And then you're going to like just do that. So you're going to click inside of it. And then this will be primary text 3. And then this will be primary text 4. And then this will be primary text 5 or 4. And then this one will be primary text 5. And then from there, you're going to do headline. So headline 1 is this one, header text. Headline, header is basically the same thing. And you're going to do that. And you're going to add these headlines accordingly. Okay. So now that I have all that for product 1, once I have the ad, and now we're going to paste in the JSON after that. So you see where it says start conversations? We're going to press advanced setup, create, and then this is the JSON I'm talking about. So you remember this JSON code that we created right here? Remember this piece of code? This one. I'm going to copy code to clipboard. I'm going to click on the very top one, so everything should be selected. I'm going to press Control A, backspace, so everything should be empty. Paste, and then this should pop up. Are you interested in receiving adult baseball sunglasses for free? And I'm going to call this adult sunglasses. Adult. I don't know how to spell adult. Okay, adult sunglasses. Perfect. Save and finish. Okay. That's exactly what it should be. Adult sunglasses. We have all the text in there. Okay, yeah, that looks perfect. Okay, so now from here, okay, so we're going to have multiple ad graphics. There's not going to be just one. This is just one ad graphic. We're going to have multiple. So we're going to press quick duplicate. And you see all this is add one copy. We're going to call this add two. And we're going to bring all the other ad creative. There's going to be a lot of ad creative in here. So pretend like this one's the next ad creative. We don't have them created yet. But pretend this is the next ad creative we're going to be using. And you're just going to keep duplicating for all the ad creative for that particular product. So make sure it all is the exact product that we're looking at, and make sure it's not any other product. So as long as it's the same product, you can use it under this campaign. So that's basically how to do it there, and create that. And also you can just preview it in Messenger to make sure that the everything's working correctly. So if you can press preview and check your Facebook Messenger and just make sure that it works. The first message gets sent. That's all you really got to do. Okay. And then once you have all your ads set, like all your ads look good, everything looks perfect. Okay. So make sure you check your ads before you proceed to this next step. So now we're at the audience level. So now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing some audience research. So first thing, we're going to do some things we call interest-based audiences. So you remember that this is a baseball product. So these are people that are interested in baseball, that are interested in like certain baseball players, all these type of things. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to this detailed targeting. And we're going to just type in baseball. Okay. And I'm just going to go to suggestions. I'm going to play professional. Yep, professional baseball. MLB. Yeah, that's an interest. MLB Network. World Series. That's baseball. Major League Baseball. US Baseball. There's a lot. Okay, you'll never get this much. Holy crap. You'll never, ever in a million years get this. So I would target minor league baseball under the youth sunglasses. Major League Baseball. Coach Baseball. Wow, this is awesome. Holy crap, this is actually so good. You'll never, ever in a million years get this. I don't know why this is even a thing. Baseball cap. That's a snapback. Okay, that's not relevant. Cap is not relevant. Minor league. This is an adult sunglass, so I'm not going to do minor league. Yeah, I think that's a good start. And then after that, what I do is I press reach beyond detailed targeting to audience. Click this little button right here. And I think this is a good start. And so I call this audience all interest. So I put all the interest in one. Okay, so that's what I call that one. So I'm going to quick duplicate this one. Now I'm going to select this one. And then this one's going to be a little bit different. So now I'm going to start segmenting the audiences. And what that means is just kind of make it into its own group. So this one, I'm going to take all the baseball related things. So I'm going to have baseball cap, baseball glove, and all in one audience. And I'm going to segment them out like that. Geez, why is it changing up on me like that? Why is this a thing? This is not fun. Why are you doing this to me? Okay, so suggestions, baseball bat, and I'm just going to do that. So those are all like baseball related products. So I'm going to do baseball products. So these people buy baseball products, which is really relevant because we're baseball sunglasses. And I'm going to call this one baseball products. That's extremely relevant. Now I'm going to quick duplicate this one. And now I'm going to do another interest-based audience of maybe I want to target baseball teams. So I'm going to delete all these interests. And I might type in New York Yankees. There's no way this is an interest. There's no way. Yeah, definitely. Don't do employers or schools or anything else like that. Just do interest, suggestions, and just like, yeah, put all these teams in. Oh, look at this. This is literally a dream. Like if you're looking at this, you're probably like you're, oh my gosh, you're never going to get this good amount of, there's Green Bay Packers. Crap. Oh no, I'm putting the wrong stuff in here. Make sure these are all baseball teams. I don't know. I actually have no idea if all these are baseball teams. I don't watch. I know Texas Ranger is. That's all I know. Okay. Then reach beyond people. And I'm going to call these baseball teams. And basically after that, I take the most targeted keyword. So usually I have one keyword that's like the best, that's most the best keyword ever, and I make that its own interest. So I might have in here, please stop doing this. If there's baseball sunglasses, that's like the holy grail of a keyword. Please be one. Please be a keyword. No, dang it. So what I might do is I might do people that are interested in sunglasses. So I'm going to click sunglasses. But people that are also narrow audience that must also be interested in baseball. And make sure this isn't too small. Okay, still, wow, holy crap, the audience is still huge. Okay, that's perfect. So, and then reach beyond. And basically the way I would name this, I'm going to call this sunglasses must baseball. Sunglasses must baseball. Okay, and do that. And just really try to find like the master holy grail of an interest and make that its own. So let's say if this was a baseball glove, I would make that its own interest, and I would call that baseball glove. Interest-based audience. Okay, so that's when it comes to interest-based audiences. Now we're gonna put lookalike audiences. So basically, our admin shared a audience with you. So make sure that all your audiences all your interests are deleted. So there will be no interest in this audience. You're gonna go to custom audiences, and you're gonna do Facebook page messengers. You're gonna highlight, copy it, and then you're gonna paste that as the name. Okay. And then what this is, these are lookalike audiences. It's going to take our current customer list and basically find people that are similar to these people. So that way we get better converting ads. And so next you're going to take off this one. I duplicated this. And then I'm going to do the next one. Master clicker rebaters. I'm going to paste that one in. And then I'm going to scroll down. And then I'm going to do master rebater list. Paste that in. Perfect. And then this is like a super optimized campaign. And so next thing is just make sure it's off. Make sure the campaign is off, because you will have to send it for approval. Like we have to send it to the client, make sure everything's approved. And then after that, you can press the publish button right here, publish. And so basically I'm publishing these ads. Like, you remember how I said, make sure the ads look perfect before you do it? It's because it's going to be like literally a cluster. It's going to be like super hard to deal with this. So let's say if you were wanting to add ads to this, to fix this up, basically what you can do, there's many ways to edit bulk and ads. So first one is, let's say if you were wanting to add an ad to all these other audiences. So for example, if I press duplicate on this ad, it's only going to do it for this specific audience. So what you can do is you can press quick duplicate. And what you can do is then you can press, make sure that's selected, go to, instead of quick duplicate, press duplicate, due to existing campaign. And you see how it says this is the one we have selected? Press add to all. And make sure you unselect the one that it was originally there, which I don't remember. Okay. So remember, this is the one this one's already here. So you don't need to duplicate this one again. So this one's in master rebater list. So we don't want to duplicate that one again. Existing campaign, master rebate list. I'm going to add it to all, take it off of this one. And now when I paste this, now I'm going to press duplicate. Now it's going to be in all the other ad sets right here. It's going to be in all these now. It's not like basically you have to publish it. You see how it's like, you can see the ad set name, the audience name it's in. So now these will be pasted to all of them. I'm not going to save it because that's not going to be correct. So I'm going to discard it. But basically, I'm going to go back in. And then let's say if I wanted to edit all these in bulk. I want to edit all the ad ones. So I'm going to unselect this. You see where it says one selected? So these are all the ads in the campaign. Okay? So basically what I can do is I can type add one. Oh, crap. Don't do that. The ad must have add one. So this is campaign, ad set name, ad name. Ad name is add one. So now it's only going to select the ad ones. You can click this, bulk select, press edit, and now you can change out the things. There's some things that you can't change, unfortunately. Like for some reason that you can't change in bulk. But what you can do sometimes is you can click this edit button and you can change the things from here. Like you can change the call to action, the page, and everything else. And they're all usually the bulk options are here. For some reason, it's not in this case. So, and you'll be able to change out the images in bulk or whatever, all this stuff. So yeah, that's basically how to you can undo your filtering. You can undo the filter. That's basically it. Just make sure an overview is that. So make sure campaign optimization is on. Make sure all your audiences look good and you're targeting the right thing. And make sure that you are in the right, make sure you put the right ads in and everything looks good after that. So now that was basically it. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take that same image that you used here, okay? And you're going to go to the active products flow. So this could be in multiple places. This could be either in the imported from Amazon deals, or it can be right here. But basically, there's going to be this flow, and it's going to be called active products flow. And what you're going to do is when you set up a new product, you're going to click on this, and then you're going to go to the right. You're going to press add, and we're going to upload that image of let's see if I can find it. Guardian Baseball. And you know that image that we have right here, it's going to look messed up. If you can reformat that to be a square so it doesn't do that, that'd be awesome. But it's going to look messed up like that. And I'm going to type in baseball sunglasses. And then put that there. And then basically what I do from there is I go to the listing and I just copy the entire title. Go to the Amazon listing. In the subtitle, just put that. And then I'm going to put free. And then I would enter that in. Have a button that says I want it. I need it. And then you put the lovely hearts. And then you're going to click next. Smart delay. Oh, just kidding. You're going to click start flow. And then you're going to go to that flow that we talked about. The lightweight adult baseball sunglasses. We're going to click that and then basically publish it. Okay. So I want to make sure that we're organizing it by folder as well. So you see how these are in folders like EcoKine and everything else. So we're going to have a new folder for Guardian Baseball. And you can transfer these, no problem. It really doesn't mess anything up. So you can literally grab lightweight adult baseball, put it into Guardian Baseball, and just like that, and just do things accordingly. And then that's basically, so that way we have a Guardian Baseball folder right here. Okay. And that's basically how you add it to the active products, and make sure everything looks good from there. So next thing would be to, just making sure I have everything in here. Okay, so next thing, remember that we talked about there was if seller central flow? This part is for if you have a vendor central flow. It's basically the same process. Like there's practically nothing different. So what you're gonna do is, I have my vendor central flow in my other account, just right here. So you see how this one says vendor central right here? So it's basically the same process. You're just gonna be changing out. You don't need to change out the seller tools things essentially. That's basically it. Or actually, you do, now that I think about it, but it's just, you're just duplicating the flow to wherever it is, and you're just doing the same exact process for Vendor Central. So just following the same exact thing that we discussed below, but just doing it and copying the Vendor Central flow instead. That's literally the only difference. So I already have it all templatized, but you're just doing the same exact thing for Vendor Central. Just copying this flow and duplicating it. Okay. And then after that, then we can mark this as done. We did our check mark. Yes, that was all for that check mark. We did it. Now, then it goes to the pre-check launch list. So once you're finished, you're going to drag it over. You're going to press ready to go live. And then the account managers. Oh yes, flow builders. Actually, you actually have to do something. Flow builders. So basically, you see this product checklist. You're gonna go through this checklist, which I already have tutorials for, and you're gonna go down this list and check it, and making sure that everything's correct. And this is just to make sure I already have a tutorial on exactly how to do this, but flow builders, you must go through this checklist and make sure everything looks good. And just basically make sure, just to make sure everything looks good. That's really up to you. So go down this checklist, verify everything, and there's a tutorial for that. So please go down this. And account managers are going to do the same thing. There's a tutorial for this. You're going to click in, and you're going to check mark these boxes. And once all these boxes are check marked, we are going to be ready to go live with them. So actually don't move this ready to go live yet until we get those check marks finished. So once everyone has approved the project checklist, the pre-launch checklist, all these are check marked at some point, then we're able to click this button that, yep, we're good to go. The account manager approved the flow. He said everything looks good, or she said everything looks good. The admin builds the dashboard for the flow. I already show how to do that, and gets everything going. Admin checks everything, ready to go live. And once one of the admins gives a one look over of everything, they're gonna check this button, move it to ready to go live. Then we say to the client, we're ready to go live. Are we good? And then we turn live. And then that's when we start our daily check process, which is where our daily checkers are going to continually check and make sure everything is properly being managed correctly. Whew. Wow. Oh my goodness. I feel like I just ran a marathon. Holy crap. Okay. That was a lot of talking. I think this is already an hour, I'm pretty sure. So, I think I covered everything. I made sure to get every granular piece, and I kind of covered the entire process and what everything kind of looks like. So I hope that made sense. It seems really complicated. It really isn't. I've done it literally a bajillion times. Flow builders. Make sure I keep missing things. I'm sorry. This is just how it is. I'm very scatterbrained. Make sure you paste the link of the flow inside here. So go to Guardian Baseball, the one you just created, and go to and press and put in the flow link right here. For the first product. So if there's multiple products, just do like flow link 1 and then type in flow link 2 for the second part. Flow link 2. And I'm going to unbold this. And then you put the second link in there. So literally you're just copying it from so you see how I clicked in? It's like where you can view everything. Just copy this link, this URL right here, and paste that link in there. Google Sheet link's already in there. That's already in there. Yeah, everything's already in there. So, and basically what you do is you're going to do this for both products. You're going to check these flows must be checked for both products. So this is only for one product. We're going to do this a second time, but the second time everything's already set up. So what that means is I can literally duplicate this flow to the same folder. I'm going to press duplicate. This is how I duplicate to the same page. And I'm gonna this one's the youth sunglasses, youth sports, youth. I'm gonna call them youth baseball sunglasses. Okay, like that. Don't worry about that message. And literally, all you have to do is change out the ASIN fields, or basically you have to do the whole process again. I'm not gonna lie, but basically you don't. All you have to do is you don't have to change out the Cellular Tools actions because they're already gonna say Guardian Baseball. But you will have to change out all the other ASINs, send them to Facebook ads, and do the whole process again. But there's less like you don't have to do the setup process basically again. So it makes things easier. And then you would just do that across all the different things. So that's basically it. That's how you do the process. I need someone to do this, these two flows, and make sure the ads are created. But yeah, and make sure that you're only putting in the keywords that the client has approved. So you see how this one has check boxes next to it. Make sure that we're only putting in keywords that have the check boxes next to it, which I did not check, to be honest. So make sure you do, whenever you're checking this, make sure you're checking if the client has approved it. Okay, so I think that's it. We went through the entire process. I hope that makes sense. And sorry for making this so long, but that's basically all I got. So hope that was valuable. Thanks for watching.